Hey there. This is my personal diary. It's the 11th of October 2021. Um, it's actually my diary number 25, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 25. And it's a beautiful Monday. Um, yeah, it's a Monday. And in the direction of work, it was actually Monday. I haven't done too much, to be honest. To be quite honest, I haven't almost done anything, anything. But I actually managed to pre-work a bit um, yesterday in the evening, so I don't feel too bad that I didn't do much today. And in the other topics, it was actually a very successful day for me. So I got my bleaching done, my teeth bleaching. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's quite a difference on camera, I guess. They are very white now, um, and I'm fairly happy with the result. And so was the dentist. But it was actually quite painful. I didn't know that. I was not expecting to have like a bad day in that sense. I mean, I do visit the dentist fairly regularly. I do like cleaning, uh, professional medical cleaning twice a year, and then the prophylactic visits, I guess it's called, where like the dentist is looking over it and says thumbs up or thumbs down, we have to do something. So I see my dentist every 6 months at least, and the days where I do the medical cleaning, um, like it you feel it afterwards. Like it's bit a bit painful during it, but it's okay. I mean, I, yeah, you can endure it pretty easily, but the time afterwards is a little bit more annoying, so to say, because quite often I get a little bit of headaches. I feel really dizzy the day at least, really groggy and just not in the mood to do anything anymore and, after that. So because you can, yeah, I think it's really um, getting to your body, getting to your body. Your body has to work um, because you also lose a little bit of blood, right? The pressure on the teeth, I don't know, a lot of things are happening probably. So the body is stressed and has to work, and you feel it, but yeah, it's nothing like you're really sick or something. It's just like you feel exhausted, so to say. And I was not expecting the teeth bleaching to be worse. And it actually, in some sense, it was worse. I informed myself afterwards a little bit. Um, it's not it's not like not every person has this reaction. There are a couple of most people are saying it's you don't feel anything at all. Like it's completely fine. But like roughly one third of the patients um, are having like a painful time, so to say. And it's a really ugly pain too. Like it's not like a constant pain. I don't feel constant pain. I think that's the ugliest part about it. It's a it's a really ugly pain. Yeah, I can't find other words. Um, it's it's as if you'll get a mini electrocution into one tooth. It exactly feels like it, as if like some uh, like um, electricity just went to one of your tooth, like, or if you like, it's a little bit close to when you're eating a really cold ice cream or something really cold, and you feel this shock, this shock in your tooth, this that goes like way beneath your tooth and goes a little bit, yeah, deeper. Um, but it's just a short time when you eat cold stuff, right? It's there for a couple of seconds and then it slowly fades away. And take this effect and shrink it even further. You have like maybe 1 second where you have like a really quick shock, as if someone is shocking you. Really, it really feels like it. But after 1 second, it also fades away really quickly. The problem is you're laying there and it already starts during the process. During the medication and when the dentist is applying some things and doing some things, and when you're like laying there just having to wait, um, and you get all those mini shocks. It's not like I have to scream or something, but you're always like, okay, when is it gonna happen next? Like it's a little bit psychological, as if you know pain is coming, but you just don't know when. It's yeah, and I was really stressed out about this. It was not it was not the pain itself. That was endurable, totally. It was this like really surprising factor, like this, as if you're like touching a wired fence and you don't know if it's electrical or not. And you're almost like, oh, okay, when I get the next step, so to say. And that went on the whole day. It it, it got better in the late afternoon, I guess. So I was having this appointment at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it sort of got better at like 4 or 5 o'clock. Then it was like really decreasing. Um, and by now I almost don't feel anything, so I think I'm kind of good for the sleep for the night. But man, like those 4 or 5 hours was like really like it was challenging, so to say, because your concentration is also going down the dump, right? I mean, I could have worked probably, but I could have not concentrated at all. I was really like the whole day I was like, okay, I want to just distract myself with something. Um, yeah. So I have it done now. I'm happy with the result. I'm actually happy I've done it. I think I'm gonna do it again because like what's 4 or 5 hours if you have like really white teeth? I think I think that's worth it. And if you're doing it the second time, you know what's coming. You know how painful it can be. So where the threshold is, and um, it's also quite relieving to know that it's just one day. Like it's not entirely gone. I just got another like mini shock like 5 seconds ago. Um, a really mini shock. Like yeah. Now it's really more like as if you were eating something quite cold. Uh, but yeah, the fact or the knowledge afterwards that it's really only like a couple of hours really helped me, because although you know it that it's like it's not bad or something for your health and it will go away, you always have this I as myself for sure have this irrational what if in my head. What if the pain doesn't go away? And I know, like my rationality knows that it's complete bullshit. It's like it's like driving like an roller coaster. For me, it's not a problem, but there are people who are like really afraid of roller coasters, and this is an irrational fear, right? And I think I have something like this when I like have pain in some sense, and um, it it takes longer that goes away. I also think that when I'm like having other things, when I'm having a headache, I always have like this mini question in my head. Just imagine if it doesn't go away. So yeah. To summarize it, it was not the best day from a psychological point of view. Like I was always like the whole day I was like, can this day please be a goner? But yeah, I endured it. Another really bad thing I didn't even mention yet is that I have to like I can't eat everything for a couple of days. So I have to I can't drink coffee, for example. Indian food is a no-go. Every food that some in some way it can taint your teeth. And I had to get really creative today, to be honest. Like I was eating fish bricks, I think is the word. Fish finger with mustard. Actually, I have never eaten this combination, but I was initially I planned to eat it with remoulade. Uh, yeah, remoulade. But then I looked at the ingredients, and there was this one Indian ingredient which was responsible for like the tainting and why you shouldn't eat Indian in the first place, at least in this process. So I yeah I had to come up with an alternative, and it was going to be mustard today. So fish fingers with mustard. Probably never gonna eat this again because it didn't really taste well, to be honest. Yeah, but those are only just one or 2 days as well. So all in all, worth it. I'm I'm content with the result. Topic number two. Um, I was outside of that, I was actually quite productive because yeah, I have my theory lesson in 2 days. I can't not learn today because then I would only have tomorrow. So I sat down with yeah on my laptop or my desktop and learned it. I learned a couple of hours today, and I will repeat it tomorrow, and I think then I'm good to go. Actually, maybe continue learning with for half an hour this evening, but yeah, let's see. Um, and then I got a call from my driving school, and they gave me an appointment for the practical test, which will be at the start of November, so in roughly 20 days. It is also really exciting. I got my last driving lessons for next week. They will actually gonna do it next week, and then I think I'm ready to go for the test in 20 days. Uh, so that was nice, and I think the nicest news for me today was that my like the application for the new job responded and yeah invited me for a final interview, which will happen this Thursday, so in 3 days. And as you can tell by now, like lot of things are really happening right now. Like um, at this point it's already like almost I'm getting almost used to it, so to say, because it never went down much since moving in my own apartment. But does it feel good? Does it feel good? Like I haven't gone through that much change in my life. Like I think in the last month I made more changes to myself and my life than I did in years before. Like so many things, really so many things. Like this, doing the driving license for the motorbike is only one thing I I currently have in mind. Just one thing, and that amazes still amazes me. I talked about it multiple times, but I'm really feeling in the mood right now. I really feel generally motivated doing stuff, and it just feels right. It's not one of those motivational phases, like when you start something and it sort of works, and you get this ecstatic feeling. It's really just rational focus and being in the right mindset, and it feels um, it feels really it just feels right, so to say. I don't think I will like that this mindset will change in the near future. I just can't imagine it. Maybe I'm giving like the diary less credit than it deserves. Maybe the diary is also a huge factor because I actually wanna do all the stuff I like talk about in the diary. Um, it certainly motivates me more, but yeah, I think I'm really good right now. Like I'm really in the in the right mood, so to say. And that itself alone makes myself quite happy right now. So I'm although like I've still really many tasks to do for like in my apartment, for example, mainly, and yeah, also in general. I mean, fitness level is at a lowest right now, but I know that I can start with it relatively soon. And I will. It's just that like I have to make space for it essentially. I have so many moving parts right now that like also starting project fitness right now with like a ongoing driving license test and job application, etc. And just moved in here and I still have to buy things, etc. I have to install a lamps uh, um, and and so on. Would just be too much, I guess. My day, my normal day, my average day is packed. I get things done on a normal day, and that's all it needs. That's all it needs. Just go forward, right? Yeah. So, quick update for tomorrow. It will be relatively unspectacular, I guess. It's just another learning day. Apparently, hopefully, the last learning day. Um, And then the day after is the test already. The second thing that will happen tomorrow is I will finally receive my tripod probably, my tripod lamp for the living room. Not gonna notice it too much probably because I will just put it into my living room where I am not too much at the moment. But I mean, it's one more article that brings a little bit more life into the room, so kind of looking forward to it. Um, Totally forgot. I also did my dishes just half an hour ago. So yeah, I'm pumped with motivation right now. What I did not do is my cleaning jobs for the house, but honestly, I probably won't also do it tomorrow because of the learning. Who knows? But I'm not even mad about it. Um, I I really do believe it was just an exception this Saturday, this Sunday. Like my Sunday was my Sunday was packed from 12 o'clock on, and on top of that, I got a hangover. So I know I'll know better next time that yeah, I need some time on Sundays, and if I do not have time on Sunday, that I'll do it before. So also learn from that. The video is almost 20 minutes long right now, so I'm gonna stop it right here and give maybe a little bit shorter update tomorrow because it should not be too much to talk about tomorrow. So have a good night.